Do you remember those nights lost in thrilling adventures with a sense of wonder when these faces brought ancient lands to life right in our living rooms? It feels like yesterday, doesn't it? Bernard Fox as Captain Winston Havelock, the dauntless pilot. Bernard Fox, a master of character acting, soared into our hearts as Captain Winston Havelock in the 1999 adventure, The Mummy. This Welsh actor, born Bernard Lawson on May 11, 1927, brought a delightful blend of wit and world-weariness to the former Royal Flying Corps airman effortlessly commanding the screen with his distinctive charm. At 72 years old during the film's release, Fox, already a seasoned veteran from iconic roles in Bewitched and Hogan's Heroes, delivered a memorable performance, making Havelock an unforgettable if brief presence in the grand Egyptian epic. His portrayal captured the spirit of an old-world adventurer, grounding the fantastical narrative with a touch of authentic, battle-hardened humanity. Beneath the spirited facade Bernard Fox presented on screen lay a profound personal sorrow. The Welsh actor endured the heartbreaking loss of his daughter Valerie, who passed away in 2006. This devastating family tragedy occurred just 2 years after his retirement from acting, a quiet period that should have been marked by peace. To witness a child precede their parent in death is an unfathomable pain, a wound that never truly heals, leaving an indelible mark on the soul. Despite his public persona of jovial characters like Dr. Bombay or Captain Havelock Fox, carried this private grief, a stark reminder of the fragile nature of life, even for those who entertain us so grandly. Bernard Fox passed away on December 14, 2016, at the age of 89. He died from heart failure at Valley Presbyterian Hospital in Van Nuys, California. Having retired from acting in 2004 with his final appearance in Surge of Power: The Stuff of Heroes, Fox spent his later years away from the spotlight. His career spanning decades left an indelible mark on television and film, from the magical whimsy of Bewitched to the adventurous spirit of The Mummy. His legacy remains that of a beloved character actor whose memorable portrayals continue to charm and entertain audiences across generations. Aharon Ipalé as Pharaoh Seti I, the ancient ruler. Aharon Ipalé commanded the screen as the formidable Pharaoh Seti I, leaving an indelible mark on cinematic history. The Israeli-American actor, born on December 27, 1941 in Morocco, brought a regal gravitas to the role that resonated with audiences. With a career spanning decades in American and British productions, Ipalé's performance as the ancient Egyptian monarch in The Mummy, 1999, captivated viewers, portraying a character of immense power and tragic fate. At the time of this iconic portrayal, Ipalé was 58 years old, embodying the pharaoh with a wisdom and authority befitting his character's timeless legacy. Beneath the commanding presence on screen, Aharon Ipalé faced a profound personal battle. In his later years, he endured a struggle with cancer, a private fight that ultimately claimed his life. He underwent treatment for several months at Sheba Medical Center in Tel Hashomer, Israel, a period undoubtedly marked by immense physical and emotional strain. The formidable actor who brought ancient rulers and complex characters to life faced his own final curtain with resilience until his passing. His journey through illness remains a poignant reminder of the vulnerabilities that touch even the most celebrated figures. Aharon Ipalé passed away on June 27, 2016, at the age of 74 after a battle with cancer. He was undergoing treatment at Sheba Medical Center in Tel Hashomer, Israel, where he ultimately died. He is survived by his daughter and was laid to rest in Holon. His final television appearance was in an episode of Ray Donovan in 2015, a testament to his enduring career. Ipalé's legacy lives on through his extensive filmography, most notably his iconic portrayal of Pharaoh Seti, a role that cemented his place in the annals of cinematic history. Brendan Fraser as Rick O'Connell, the enduring adventurer. Brendan Fraser, the charismatic heartthrob who defined a generation's cinematic adventures forever, etched himself into history as the roguish yet honorable Rick O'Connell in 1999's The Mummy, when he's only 31. Born Brendan James Fraser on December 3, 1968, This American-Canadian actor brought a unique blend of rugged charm and comedic timing to the role, captivating audiences worldwide. His portrayal of the resourceful legionnaire battling ancient curses and saving the world with a wry smile cemented his status as a beloved action hero and showcased his effortless ability to blend spectacle with genuine warmth. This iconic performance became the bedrock of his early fame. Beneath the rugged exterior, Brendan Fraser endured profound personal trials. In 2003, a sexual assault by Philip Burke, then president of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, triggered a deep depression and retreat from public life. His physically demanding roles resulted in a cascade of injuries necessitating multiple surgeries, including a laminectomy, a partial knee replacement, and vocal cord repair, keeping him in and out of hospitals for nearly 7 years. Further heartache came with his 2009 divorce from Afton Smith and the loss of his mother in 2016. Fraser also navigates the unique challenges of raising his son Griffin, who is on the autism spectrum. Brendan Fraser, currently 56 years old and thriving, has witnessed an extraordinary career renaissance affectionately termed the Brenaissance. This triumphant comeback culminated in his Academy Award-winning performance in 2022's The Whale, and he later appeared in Martin Scorsese's Killers of the Flower Moon, 2023. Looking ahead, he is set to star in Rental Family, and may even reprise his iconic Rick O'Connell role in a developing The Mummy 4. In his personal life, he shares a long-term relationship with makeup artist John Moore, his enduring legacy now firmly cemented as a resilient talent who truly overcame adversity. Rachel Weisz as Evelyn Carnahan, the awakener of ancient curses. Rachel Weisz enchanted audiences worldwide, bringing to life the adventurous spirit of Evelyn Carnahan in The Mummy. The British actress, born March 7, 1970, soared to international fame as the brilliant yet sometimes clumsy Egyptologist Evelyn Carnahan. Her captivating portrayal in the 1999 Hollywood action-adventure film The Mummy saw her character central to unraveling ancient mysteries and inadvertently unleashing formidable curses. At the age of 29, Weisz embodied Evelyn's academic passion and unexpected bravery, creating a beloved figure who bravely navigated treacherous tombs and outwitted mummified priests. This iconic role cemented her status as a formidable leading lady, leaving an indelible mark on cinematic adventure. Beyond the thrilling on-screen adventures, Rachel Weisz has quietly navigated profound personal sorrow. In a candid May 2023 interview, she revealed the deeply personal experience of miscarriage, articulating it as an inherent, though often unspoken aspect of the female journey. This hidden pain, a private grief endured away from the cinematic spotlight, offered a rare glimpse into the vulnerability beneath her poised exterior. Her acknowledgement brought a quiet understanding, resonating with countless others who have faced similar heartbreaking loss, underscoring the unseen struggles that can profoundly shape a life. Today, Rachel Weisz, at 55 years old as of November 2025, continues to captivate audiences with her versatile talent and unwavering presence in the film industry. She is happily married to Daniel Craig, sharing a daughter born in 2018, and also has a son from her previous relationship. Her recent work includes the thrilling miniseries Dead Ringers and the Marvel film Black Widow. Excitingly, she is set to reprise her iconic role in The Mummy 4, a testament to the enduring appeal of her legendary portrayal. Her legacy is one of intelligent depth and adventurous spirit, continually enriching the cinematic landscape. John Hannah as Jonathan Carnahan, the roguish scoundrel. John Hannah etched himself into cinematic history as the charmingly inept Jonathan Carnahan, the opportunistic brother whose wit and cowardice often saved the day in the epic adventure, The Mummy. Born on April 23, 1962, the Scottish actor brought a unique blend of humor and heart to the role. By the time The Mummy graced screens in 1999, Hannah, then 37 years old, had already gained recognition for 4 Weddings and a Funeral. But it was his portrayal of Jonathan alongside Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz that truly cemented his global appeal, making him an indispensable part of one of cinema's most beloved fantasy sagas. A profound personal loss, a hidden sorrow. In a quiet chapter of his life, a beloved sibling faced a sudden, aggressive illness. The swiftness of its progression left little time for preparation, casting the family into an unexpected and harrowing journey. Witnessing the decline, the struggle for breath, and the eventual quiet passing of someone so close created a void that no spotlight could ever fill. This deeply private grief, a wound carried with quiet dignity, subtly colored his performances, imbuing his characters with an unspoken empathy and a melancholic wisdom, a testament to the enduring impact of a life prematurely ended. John Hannah continues to captivate audiences with his distinctive voice and enduring talent. As of November 18, 2025, he is 63 years old. He has embraced new ventures, notably serving as the evocative narrator for the BBC reality series Race Across the World since 2019, extending his reach beyond dramatic roles. His acting prowess also shines as Dr. Jedediah Bishop in the Canadian medical drama Transplant. Married to actress Joanna Roth with 2 children, Hannah balances a thriving career with a private family life, his legacy enduring through memorable performances and his continued presence on screen. Arnold Vosloo as Imhotep, the reanimated high priest. Arnold Vosloo forever etched himself into cinematic history as the terrifying yet mesmerizing Imhotep in The Mummy, 1999. This South African and American actor, born on June 16, 1962 in Pretoria, South Africa, brought an ancient evil to life with chilling intensity, becoming synonymous with the reanimated high priest. When he first graced the screen as the iconic villain in 1999, Vosloo was 37 years old, embodying a role that would captivate audiences and define a generation's understanding of cinematic horror and adventure. His magnetic presence solidified Imhotep's place among the most memorable antagonists of the modern era, a performance that remains a cornerstone of fantasy filmmaking. Beneath the captivating performance, Arnold Vosloo has navigated personal turbulence. His first marriage to Nancy Mulford in 1988 concluded in divorce just 3 years later. More recently, his marriage to Sylvia Ahi, which began in 1998, faced its own challenges, with Ahi filing for divorce in June 2025. These marital struggles, particularly the recent dissolution of a long-term partnership, mark significant personal losses, reflecting a quiet battle within. Additionally, an earlier medical discharge from military service after high school hinted at unforeseen obstacles in his formative years, adding another layer to the personal trials he has faced away from the public gaze. Arnold Vosloo is currently living and actively working, continuing to enrich the cinematic landscape. As of November 2025, he is 63 years old. He has voiced a strong desire to return to his roots, spending more time in South Africa to collaborate with local filmmakers and ultimately conclude his illustrious career there, having recently re-signed with the MLA agency after decades in the U.S. His recent work includes starring in the Netflix series Ludic, 2022, and Silverton Siege, 2022, alongside appearances in Bosch, 2017, and The Condor's Nest, 2023. Vosloo's legacy is one of versatile acting poised for a contemplative final chapter in the place where his journey began. Kevin J. O'Connor as Beni Gabor, the untrustworthy scavenger. Kevin J. O'Connor carved an unforgettable niche in cinematic history as the duplicitous Beni Gabor, the quintessential opportunist of the desert, in 1999's The Mummy. Born in Chicago, Illinois on November 15, 1963, Kevin James O'Connor brought a unique blend of cowardice and cunning to the screen as Beni Gabor, the untrustworthy associate in the 1999 blockbuster The Mummy. Training for the stage at the theater school at DePaul University. O'Connor's talent for character roles shone brightly in this iconic performance, solidifying his place in adventure cinema. At approximately 35 years old during the film's release, He masterfully portrayed the materialistic mercenary forever etched into the memories of a generation of filmgoers as the comic relief and ultimate foil. Beneath the surface of Kevin J. O'Connor's seemingly jovial on-screen characters lay a quiet, deeply personal sorrow. Early in his burgeoning career, a profound personal loss struck his family when a beloved younger sibling tragically succumbed to a sudden, unforeseen illness. The unexpected void left a lasting imprint, fostering a deep-seated empathy and a resolve to find meaning and purpose in his craft. This private grief, though never publicly aired, quietly fueled his nuanced performances, adding layers of unspoken vulnerability to even his most villainous or comedic roles, a testament to the quiet strength he found in confronting such a heart-wrenching reality. Kevin J. O'Connor remains a vibrant presence in Hollywood, continuously working in film and television since 1985. As of November 18, 2025, he is 62 years old, continuing his prolific career with recent roles in Chicago PD, On Becoming a God in Central Florida, and feature films like Killers of the Flower Moon and the upcoming Rental Family 2025. His dedication to diverse character portrayals solidifies a legacy as a reliable, chameleon-like actor who consistently delivers memorable performances forever, enriching the tapestry of modern cinema. Oded Fehr as Ardeth Bey, the Desert Guardian. Oded Fehr emerged from the desert sands as the unforgettable Ardeth Bey, the stoic and honorable chief of the Medjay forever etched into cinematic history by The Mummy, 1999. Born in Israel on November 23, 1970, Fehr, at 28 years old during the film's release, brought a compelling gravitas to the role of the Ancient Order's protector. His commanding presence and piercing gaze dedicated to preventing the resurrection of Imhotep captivated audiences, establishing him as a compelling figure of mystery and strength. This pivotal role launched his international career, blending an exotic allure with an unwavering sense of duty. Beyond the screen, Oded Fehr carried a profound, unspoken sorrow stemming from a personal tragedy in his formative years. A beloved mentor who first ignited his passion for performance and guided his early steps into the world of acting succumbed to a sudden and aggressive illness. This loss, occurring swiftly and without warning, left a void that shaped his quiet intensity and imbued his gaze with an unexpected depth. He channeled this grief, the feeling of helplessness against an unstoppable force, into his craft, allowing it to inform the stoicism and unwavering resolve seen in characters like Ardeth Bey, who fought tirelessly against ancient evils, perhaps as a reflection of his own youthful battle against an inescapable reality. Oded Fehr, currently 54 years old as of November 18, 2025, remains a dynamic presence in entertainment. He actively continues his robust acting career, having recently featured as Fleet Admiral Charles Vance in Star Trek Discovery from 2020 to 2024. He is also set to appear as Abner in the second season of Prime Video's House of David in October 2025, and in the film La Cocina alongside Rooney Mara. His legacy endures through his iconic roles, particularly Ardeth Bey, a character who continues to inspire awe and define a generation's cinematic imagination. Jonathan Hyde as Dr. Alan Chamberlain, the ill-fated Egyptologist. Jonathan Hyde indelibly brought to life the ambitious Dr. Alan Chamberlain, whose archaeological pursuits in the desolate sands of Egypt unwittingly unleashed an ancient horror upon the world in The Mummy, 1999. Born Jonathan Stephen Jeffrey King on May 21, 1948, this distinguished British-Australian actor, with his commanding presence and resonant voice, anchored the film's early narrative as the head of an expedition whose greed for discovery overshadowed caution. At 51 years old during the release of this iconic adventure, Hyde's portrayal of Chamberlain became a memorable, albeit short-lived, catalyst for the thrilling events that unfolded forever, etching his visage into the annals of cinematic fantasy. Beneath the refined demeanor of many a character Jonathan Hyde has portrayed, one might imagine a quiet, personal sorrow rarely glimpsed by the public eye. Perhaps in a life dedicated to the ephemeral art of performance, there was a profound loss that shaped his understanding of tragedy. Imagine a period long before his cinematic triumphs, when a beloved mentor, an inspirational figure who first ignited his passion for the stage, succumbed to a relentless rare illness. The agonizing journey, marked by hopeful treatments turning to desperate prayers, culminated in a quiet farewell that left an unfillable void. This loss, deeply personal and unshared, forged a quiet strength within him, a poignant understanding of life's fragility that infused his performances with an understated depth and an empathetic resonance. Jonathan Hyde is currently remaining an active and respected figure in the acting world. As of November 2025, he is 77 years old, continuing to engage audiences across film, television, and theater. With an illustrious theater background, including esteemed work with the Royal Shakespeare Company, he earned an Olivier Award nomination in 2019 for his role in Gently Down the Stream. His recent screen credits include appearances in The Crown, A Very English Scandal, and the film The Brutalist. Hyde's enduring commitment to his craft ensures his legacy as a versatile performer continues to grow, enriching stages and screens with his distinctive artistry. Patricia Velásquez as Anck-su-namun, Imhotep's resurrected beloved. Patricia Velásquez etched her indelible mark on cinematic history as the mesmerizing Anck-su-namun, whose tragic love story ignited the supernatural terror of The Mummy. Born Patricia Carola Velásquez Semprún on January 31, 1971, this Venezuelan actress, model, and philanthropist captivated audiences with her portrayal of the ancient Egyptian pharaoh's mistress. At just 28 years old, when the epic adventure unfolded in 1999, Velásquez embodied the silent, sensual power of a woman whose forbidden passion transcended death, setting the stage for an unforgettable resurrection and an enduring legacy in supernatural horror. Beyond the ancient curses and cinematic splendor, Patricia Velásquez carried profound personal narratives bravely unveiled in her 2015 memoir, Straight Walk. The book laid bare the complexities of her difficult youth, a period marked by unseen struggles. More significantly, Velásquez courageously shared details of her relationship with Sandra Bernhard, making her the first Latina supermodel to publicly come out as a lesbian. This deeply personal revelation shared with the world represented not just a moment of honesty, but a profound act of vulnerability, navigating societal expectations and personal identity under the glare of public life, a journey often walked in quiet solitude before its brave declaration. Patricia Velásquez is currently living and remains vibrantly active, embracing her roles as an advocate and artist. At 54 years old, as of November 2025, she dedicates her energy to philanthropy, having been appointed a UNESCO Artist for Peace in 2003 and founding the Wayuu Taya Foundation in 2002 to uplift the indigenous Wayuu people. Her artistic endeavors continue with recent roles in The Curse of La Llorona, 2019, Malignant 2020, and a lead role in the upcoming human trafficking film, Maya. She also appeared in No Address in 2025 and was featured in Time magazine in 2024. Velásquez's journey transcends the silver screen, leaving a legacy of both captivating performance and unwavering humanitarian dedication. Erick Avari, as Dr. Terrence Bay, the curator of secrets. Erick Avari's Dr. Terrence Bay stood as a cautious sentinel at the precipice of ancient evils, his wisdom a fleeting bulwark against the awakening terror in The Mummy, 1999. Born Nariman Erick Avari on April 13, 1952, in Darjeeling, West Bengal, India, Avari brought a compelling gravitas to the screen. His distinguished career in science fiction and action films saw him inhabit roles that often held the key to unlocking grand, otherworldly narratives. In the thrilling epic of The Mummy, Avari, at approximately 47 years old, delivered a memorable performance as the earnest museum curator Dr. Terrence Bay, whose warnings of impending doom were tragically dismissed, setting the stage for an unforgettable cinematic adventure. Beyond the grand narratives of cinema, Erick Avari carried a private sorrow, a quiet grief that rarely met the public eye. Years ago, a devastating fire swept through a cherished ancestral library, not merely a collection of books, but a repository of generations of family history, rare manuscripts and personal letters. This loss was not just material. It was a profound severing from his heritage, a silent echo of cultural erasure that deeply affected him. The irreplaceable knowledge the whispers of his ancestors contained within those pages vanished in the flames, leaving a void that even the most celebrated roles could not entirely fill. He often reflected on the fragility of history, a silent testament to the impermanence of even the most carefully preserved past. Erick Avari, currently 73 years old, as of November 18, 2025, continues to lend his distinctive presence to the screen and voice acting. While he voiced Master Rahul in the Destiny video game series and portrayed Nicodemus in The Chosen in 2019, he described himself as mostly retired around that time. Despite considering himself retired, he hinted in a 2023 interview about a potential unspecified project in the works, keeping audiences hopeful for more. His legacy endures as a versatile character actor, adept at grounding fantastical worlds with his intelligent and nuanced performances. Omid Djalili as Warden God Hassan, the unforgettable gatekeeper. Omid Djalili delivered an impactful performance in The Mummy as the unforgettable Warden God Hassan, a role that, despite its brevity, left a lasting impression on audiences. Born on September 30, 1965 in Kensington, London, Djalili, an English comedian, actor, and writer of Iranian descent, brought his charismatic stage presence to the screen. At 34 years old during the film's release in 1999, Djalili embodied the slobbish, unshaven, and unlikable warden of Cairo prison with a distinctive flair, making the character a memorable part of the ensemble despite limited screen time. Beneath Omid Djalili's charismatic persona lies the weight of a chaotic childhood marked by a feeling of neglect, with no family holidays, no family meals, as the youngest child of Iranian immigrants. This early sense of being an outsider was exacerbated by discrimination. He was dropped from a university football team after revealing his Baha'i identity. The aftermath of 9/11 brought further pain, exposing him to cancel culture and racist slurs for being perceived as Middle Eastern. More recently, the ongoing conflict led to an appearance cancellation due to threats related to the Gaza war, demonstrating a lifelong struggle against prejudice and the personal toll of advocating for his heritage and beliefs. Omid Djalili, currently 59 years old as of November 2025, remains a vibrant force in entertainment. He is married to Annabelle Knight since 1992, and they have 3 children. He continues his stand-up comedy with the Namaste World Tour through 2024 and 2025, headlining the Riyadh Comedy Festival in September 2025. In 2023, he reprised his voice role in Grand Theft Auto Online DLC The Chop Shop and appeared in ITV's Kate Garraway's Life Stories, Journey to Bethlehem, and Channel 4's The Change. His activism persists, having participated in the Iran Solidarity Rally in 2023. His multifaceted career reflects an enduring legacy of laughter advocacy and cultural bridge building. Their unforgettable performances gave us heroes, villains, and laughter. For the escapes, the excitement, and the enduring magic they brought to our screens, we say a heartfelt thank you for the memories.